Ladies and gentlemen, you have now entered the precipice of greatness. Welcome to Live from the Bench with JQ.
You sure look like a master to me.
And Blvd.
I want to hear about this, homie.
So forget about it, cuz.
Round 1, fight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everybody? This is GQ, and we are back. It's been a while. It has been a while. We back to get on some of that good shit, that y'all missed while we've been away. Let's call ourselves the off season. But what's up, Blvd?
Well, I don't know about being away because I was here a couple weeks ago. Me and Be More Like Wayne did an episode. Probably would have did another one, but he had to make an emergency trip. So wherever he at, good luck. Hope shit's going right for real though. Anyway, what's been good, GQ? How was your summer vacation?
Oh, man. As you can see, I'm in a whole different location. And I'm not.
Yeah, seems we both are.
Yeah, exactly. I will probably be moving this location again. As you can see, it's a bunch of junk in my background, so please do not mind it. I kind of went from the small location, now I'm in a bigger location. So, congratulations
He's upstairs.
Yeah.
He's upstairs now. That's not going to suck. Going up and down the stairs.
It already sucks. I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, congratulations. Moving on up in the world. And up to that name, GQ. High class. If you ain't rolling, Bob, hi. So, yeah. Eagles won.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we ain't got no damn applause buttons or nothing like that anymore because we on a new location. But yeah, Eagles won.
Yeah, that was like one of those things where like the past 2 weeks, them winning was just like, I'm not going to say I was upset. Like, I'm not going to say I was upset by the way they won. But I'm like,
against Kansas City?
Well, no, because I feel like, and then again, it kind of goes back to where the Eagles, they always start off slow and they kind of explode throughout the weeks. But like the past 2 weeks, it just seemed like the Eagles weren't there. It just seemed like the Eagles were rusty. And it just didn't sit right with me. Like they just weren't. I mean, I guess I just had these high standards of what I would want to see the Eagles look like coming up.
You want them to look like what they did against Washington and Kansas City last season. No, I mean, that's what you build up to. Every team comes out the gate a little slow for the most part.
Yeah.
You don't want to come out you're not going to come out at your optimal readiness. Which you're not even you're just not going to be there coming out of preseason. So the way preseason rolls nowadays, where you barely even hit, let alone practice, let alone play scrimmage.
Right.
So yeah, they're naturally going to come out a little rusty. Both sides of the ball.
Right.
The way it is nowadays. To me, if you're coming out 0-2, you're just trying to win.
Right.
You're just trying to win the games the first quarter of the season. Score be damned, yardage be damned, penalties be damned. Penalties, no, I can't say that because you don't want penalties. You don't want turnovers, obvious. But, I can't complain. I can't complain because never mind. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
I can complain, and I will complain because Adoree Jackson is just embarrassingly bad.
Yeah.
He gives me
he's embarrassing. That's all you can. That's the best you got. Tell us what you really think of him. Tell me what you really think of that man.
All right, so I was a Keely Ringo guy. I was really big on Keely Ringo.
Mm.
Trash.
Mm-hmm.
Throw him
Agree.
up there with Ronald Darby. Adoree Jackson looks like trash. I'm gonna throw him up there with James Ballberry. Like, so it's just like I still feel like I'm still terrified of the Eagles playing a great receiver team. Now I feel like the Eagles got lucky against the Cowboys because Dak is ass. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we got lucky against the Cowboys.
No, well, CD did not. I mean, CD kind of literally dropped the ball when it
Yeah,
mattered most.
yeah, true.
So
But it's I still put it on Dak. Like Dak is ass, and he's gonna
that
always.
is ass. We all know that.
So I feel like if we were playing against a better quarterback,
Mm.
they probably would have embarrassed Adore
You know,
Jackson.
it's funny. Even if Dak were good, like even if Dak were top 12 good, we'd say he's ass.
Right,
If he was really top four good, we'd still say he fucking sucked. Because fuck
right.
Dak Prescott. I'd
And
almost
you
say fuck his parents, but they didn't do shit to me but make Dak Prescott by accident. So,
and we're gonna and I think I have another guy that I'm gonna say is ass today. People are
hmm
probably gonna be pissed off at me for it, but I'm gonna back up what I'm gonna talk my shit and I'm gonna back up when we get to that quarterback.
I'm gonna add that to the list.
What?
Dell's GQ's ass player of the week.
I'm gonna talk my shit. Uh,
Should I
yeah,
just call it ass of the week, or does it sound like Ebony Magazine or some shit? Ass player of the week.
I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Those magazines.
If you
Uh,
know, you know. If you don't, you just young, or you
you're
wasn't
probably
raised.
not black. That's probably what it is.
Like I
Cause
said, you wasn't raised right.
yeah, 'cause I used to watch. Look at that. That magazine used to be in the bathroom. Why was that magazine? That me as a young
What
teenager
kind of
growing up,
question is that?
as a young teenager growing up, just exploring myself. That magazine had no business in a bathroom. Looking at the jet black beauty of the week. What did I got? Man, somebody else is explaining it though.
Mhm. Good memories.
The Eagles look good. Yeah, I
Do
think
Eagles look beauty of the week good though?
today they definitely look like they got their rhythm back. AJ Brown was
Mm-hmm.
involved. Uh, Devontae was involved.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon looked like he's starting to get into his rhythm, and that's the one thing that this league does not want to see is Saquon get a rhythm
Mm.
because it wants to somewhere some point during this year they're going to have everybody back. Everybody's going to be healthy, and when that
Mm.
happens, I pray for everybody that's got to come against the Eagles because that whole offensive line is in some way, shape, or form banged up.
Of course,
So,
always. That line always just a little banged up.
so they're gonna get their rhythm, and when they get their rhythm, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
But they look good.
They
Some
did their
people are
job.
not big on Kevin Patullo. I'll say this: I don't think the Eagles have done bad enough for me to look at Kevin Patullo and be like, "Oh, he's not good." I don't.
I
I'm not
don't
big.
know. Something wrong with 15 to 22 for 101 yards. Something's wrong with that. Like that's like you're not even throwing it. You're not really throwing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I agree.
And that's not to me. That's not true because there was that deep ball to Devontae. And that was about what 28 of those yards right there. 28 of the 101 yards that Jalen Hurts threw.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean that's questionable because you literally have AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goddard when he's available. So to
hmm
come out with, I mean, along with all their cartoon pals, all the other players, you have
hmm
weapons everywhere. So to be 15 or 22 for 101 means you're just like taking, I guess, the check down or the short route. Yeah, just the easiest pass. Not,
I'll
not,
tell you
not
exactly what he reminds me
that's
of.
the wrong way to say it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Dinkin and Duncan.
I know exactly the type of offense he looks like. Um, I can't. I'm not not sure which year this was, but it was. I'm gonna say Deion Branch. Was it Deion Branch? Patriots. It was
Mm-hmm.
Branch, Edelman, Amendola, and it was someone else. They're all short. It was like a bunch of possession receivers, like a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
slot receivers, all starting on the team. And Boulevard was watching the game.
Is.
It's a bunch of slot receivers starting for New England. It was just like they were doing a lot of dink and dunks, and that's what they looked like. Because I remember Tom Brady was coming out there just like 28 for 35 every single game.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all his passes and like receivers. It was like he'd have like two or three receivers with like 8 receptions. And I feel like that's what Patullo's trying to channel. He's gonna have to figure his stuff out. But I will say that he's not doing as bad as Carson Welch or Brian Johnson did.
No, I mean I'm not mad at it because it's undefeated, but I'm looking at the numbers and it's like there's much more that can be done here.
Oh, for sure.
Because I mean, if it wasn't for that pass to Devontae, yardage wise, dude doesn't even clear 100 yards in the game,
Mm.
and we may not even win. Also considered, but like that's nasty. Imagine if that pass did not complete. You know what I mean? Like imagine the stat line we're looking at and the possibility that we lose to the Chiefs, and we're looking at that stat line,
Yeah,
like those Jalen Hurts numbers. What are we saying at that point? We're not. Like, it's all right. We got the win, but we're not pleased with that. We got questions. So realistically, we'd have questions in a loss, and we're only accepting it because it's not a loss. And we should still have questions.
I think
If
I think
something's not right, when like we're getting 27 yards out of AJ Brown on 5 receptions, something's wrong there.
that
When only
is.
two receivers have more than 4 catches, something's wrong there. Like they're not getting the ball out, getting the ball where it needs to be. It's enough to get by. I mean, we got Saquon, we got a strong defense. That's usually a recipe for success. But these numbers with these weapons at these price tags, it's kind of ridiculous. We
Yeah,
need more. We need to see more from that passing game.
and and because I knew last year was like the Eagles were putting a lot of emphasis on the run game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're doing that this year. I feel like they're running balance, but I don't know if they're running the ball to an extent where it's like they're not seeing the same level of success running the ball. But I feel like they're putting more emphasis on the run game,
Mm-hmm.
and what it's doing is just basically having Jalen Hurts just relax a lot and then not taking any risk. And I don't know if that's necessarily a Jalen Hurts thing. I don't think that's Jalen Hurts. I think he's just calling the play that, like, I think he's just running the play that's called.
Mm. Could be something as simple as that. Could just be that there's no real chemistry between Patullo and Hurts yet, and
Yeah,
they just haven't synced up playbook wise. Could just be that
and
you know
and
that's what the play calls for. Hit this guy, like hit this first read, and that's what's coming out. That's
yeah,
the first read. Could be that. Not in the room, but I mean, either one of those, like y'all need to develop some camaraderie and figure out what you do best together
yeah,
and do it soon because the defense is going to be the heart and soul of this team at this
yeah.
rate. Because I mean, it's a strong defense, but with these receivers, with that quarterback, it should just it's a win, but we should look better than that, all
Yeah,
things considered.
we want to see more,
With
especially
that
well,
talent, there should be more for show.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying. I mean, the defense did what the defense is supposed to do. It's a nice defense. I like it. I mean, compared to last year, it's not as Well, we know that again that developed, that got to that point, so that's whatever. But it's a work in progress. But they make the plays that need to be made, and that's what you need out of a defense. You can't let the other team have too many big plays. You can't be like Cooper DeJean just to point out one bad play getting just mushed by Kelsey. He fought out of it, but still, I mean, it's like that's on camera, man. You can't be that guy. You can't be that guy. Do better
Yeah,
next time.
it's gonna happen. At one point, he's gonna be like, and that's just the thing about Dejean, about Coop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Coop is just always making plays.
Mm-hmm.
He's like for sure that DB that you're like he could probably play linebacker if he wanted to because
Emotionally, absolutely, yeah.
he's always making those open field tackles.
Got
And I
that
remember
heart,
a few
yeah.
years ago, the open field tackles, like Eagles
Mm.
was getting beat off the open field tackles because they was just missing it.
Yeah, I remember that season.
So
Nightmare.
like seeing that that's not a thing that the Eagles are having a problem with this year, it's like it's 100% is gonna on the defense is gonna fall to that
Mm-hmm.
target cornerback spot, and everybody just looking. The teams are coming in here and they're like, Adoree Jackson, Adoree Jackson, and they're not. It's like it's not like, and I don't know why Vic Fangio's not like, all right, we're gonna have to do something
Mm-hmm.
because they're not gonna throw the Q as much.
No,
They're
not
throwing
if
right
there's
at
not. I
Adoree.
mean, out there trying to win,
So
unless he's following the number one, that guy's gonna eat. So.
I felt like the only reason why Adoree didn't give as much as as much as we would have expected him to give is because Chiefs ain't had nobody to throw to today.
Mm, basically.
So,
I mean, like I said, I saw red zone, so I ain't see too many highlights. I ain't get the game.
uh, I will say this because it's always been confusing to me when the Eagles. What it's one thing. It's like not just the Eagles. Like with any team, like whenever you have an offensive coordinator that's really good,
Mm-hmm.
the coordinator works. Like when they had Frank Reich. Why is it when you have somebody and you promote somebody to the OC position? Why don't they? And it always gets to me. It always confuses me. Like, why not stick to what's there? Because it's happened 3 times in like the past few years, where like you instead of bringing somebody in at OC, they promoted somebody from within, which is fine. But why not just be like, all right, Kellen Moore left. Let's use a Kellen Moore style offense, but they don't. They just it looks like they just ripped up whatever they had and were like, we're gonna do something completely different. And I'm just never understood why like you have continuity for a reason. Stick to what you're doing. If it worked for you last year, adjust it a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
try to work with what you work with.
One thing I'm pretty sure is lacking compared to last season is motion in the offense.
Hmm.
I don't feel like I'm seeing that as much.
Oh yeah,
I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I'm seeing that as much. That's kind of a key point of a modern offense for that matter. It's just motion. It helps everybody on the offensive side of the ball. But I'm not seeing that as much, and that could be a problem in the passing game.
yeah.
This is good that you brought that up because I mean, that had completely slipped my mind. I mean, like I said, I didn't see the full game, but I'm going to go back and watch. And maybe if I did miss a lot of motion, I'll come back and correct myself next time I speak on it.
I didn't see it in my. I don't see it. I don't see
No,
it either. And that's one thing Kellen Moore likes to do.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So is that's a problem. I mean, if we're missing that from the offense, then like you said, some things from the prior offense that were successful should be incorporated into the current offense, just off the fact that they were successful, and you
Mhm.
don't want to go away from what worked.
Right.
That's simply logic. But I can't call it. I don't understand why they're not doing the things that worked, other than handing it to Saquon behind that line. They're, they know what works for the team. They know what the team does best. They know where their strengths are. They saw quite a few of them at the end of last season. Maybe you can almost say the last damn near 20 games at this point. Last 18 games, they lost one game. So
Another thing that they don't do enough of is the
right,
play action.
yeah. Well, I mean these are things that should be included. Like they
If
should be in your package. To not do these things is ridiculous. But I
I'm,
remember us having the same complaints last season about Fangio not blitzing. So
he blitzes this year.
yeah, well, did he? Like
He
I
was
said, I didn't see much of the defensive side on red zone.
like today he was blitzing a lot,
Mm,
he was bringing the heat on Mahomes, which I mean I didn't see a problem with. The only issue was Mahomes can run, so
Yeah, you did see a few of those.
yeah, and
Him
it was
getting off in space and making people miss him.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were blitzing him. I
Well, I
say
mean,
let's
that's how
trade
you
by him.
handle him. And the Eagles know how to handle Mahomes at
Yeah,
this point.
I feel like if you're gonna blitz somebody like Mahomes, you bring in a Sidney Brown to freaking spy him.
Do you trust Sidney Brown that much at this point?
No, I don't, but I feel like I can trust him to keep up with a quarterback that's mobile.
Can you trust him to bring him down?
I can trust him to flop past him
I
because that's what he
thought
does.
you could make him cut back inside so somebody else can tackle him. Yeah,
And that's my take on the Eagles game. Love the
really?
Eagles. Happy to see them win, but I,
So wait, who was your ass player of the week?
my ass player of the week.
Mm-hmm. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Chiku's asshole player of the week, week 2.
I'm gonna say it's Joe Burrow,
Okay.
and actually I was gonna wait to say this because we're gonna talk about it. But like, what made Carson Wentz trash besides the fact that he was a crybaby?
Injuries,
There you
bad
go.
O line.
He got injured. That's what made Carson Wentz trash.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Joe Burrow can't seem to stay healthy either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we say he's trash? Because at some point, we got to stop putting him in the elite category if he can't stay on the field.
Yeah, I agree.
But they're
You
never
think
going.
this is the point? Because I mean, yeah. You think this is the point? This is the when we do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, if he's going to
Well,
keep getting injured, we got to start taking him off that list, taking him out that whatchamacallit. Because what you're looking at is you want to put the elite quarterback. The person who's the elite quarterback is the guy that's going to be there for your team. If you can't
mhm.
be there for your team, how can I call you an elite quarterback?
Right. Best
Like,
availability, best ability, availability.
the reason why Tom Brady is going to be the GOAT, and I fucking hate Tom Brady, but I'll call him the GOAT. The reason why he's the GOAT is because I don't know how many times I didn't see him on the field.
Right. He missed one season, and that was the Matt Castle season. I may be wrong, but he played a lot of seasons, so excuse me
Mhm.
if I missed one. Fuckers.
That right there is a point. That right there is a point in and of itself. He was available
Mm-hmm.
for like 19 years. Like you didn't see him gone that much. He was available.
I miss those headphones that he's wearing in that picture.
But
Yeah.
that's Joe Burrow's my ass player of the week.
All right. So yeah, let me ask you this: what is the story tomorrow? What's everybody talking about?
Ah,
What
I
are
would say
Eagles fans talking about?
so. I could say that the Eagles are talking about the Danny Dimes is like being something right now.
Yeah.
If we want to stick to it, it'll make you chuckle a little bit. Is that the Dallas Cowboys might really be ass. And that's not just saying that because I hate the Cowboys.
Uh,
I'm saying that because the Cowboys lost. Of course they did. They were going to lose to the Eagles, and they had Adoree. Their receivers were guarded by Adoree Jackson.
yeah, right.
And you still lost, but the fucking Giants gave y'all a run. Like the Giants had y'all fucking oh, y'all was clutching y'all pearls in that game. Clutching your fucking pearls. I'm listening to the game on the radio. Y'all was
Mm,
clutching your fucking pearls. I don't even remember the results of the game. I just knew it was like 20 something seconds left. Oh yeah, it went overtime. It went to overtime.
hmm
I didn't listen to it anymore.
I have never in my life wished for a draw more. I wanted that game to tie so bad. That way they both lose because they're both losers.
It was for you. First off, the Giants are bad because they allowed Dallas to fucking stay because you fucking had it. You fucking
hmm
had it. Fucking 20 seconds left and you had it and you couldn't close out. That's why they're trash. The
hmm
Giants, the Cowboys are trash. It's because you let the fucking Giants hold y'all to overtime. You're shit. You're dog shit. Don't fucking ever. If you're a Cowboys fan, and I know Brian's gonna see this. If you're a Cowboys fan, don't you ever in your fucking life compare your team to the Eagles. Because the Eagles not going to overtime with no fucking Giants.
Right.
You're supposed to be America's team, and you're going America's team, and you're going overtime with the fucking Giants. You almost let the Giants fucking beat y'all with 20 seconds left on the clock. You
Mm,
only stayed in because you got fucking lucky.
right.
Like,
Both teams only stayed in it because the other team was ass. That's what happened. Like I'm gonna put it like this: that fourth quarter. Since at one point in this game I found myself rooting for the Giants to beat the Cowboys, so it must be like opposite day or something because I'm rooting for another NFC East team. So if it's opposite day, then I'm gonna put this way: that fourth quarter was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was
mhm.
better than my first time. It was better than my second time when I actually knew what was going on. So it's like if you know what I mean, because it's opposite day out here. So it was not better than any of that. It was not better than anything. It was dookie. It was horse dookie. It was horse dookie on somebody's face while they're sitting there with their mouth open, like, "Oh yeah, give it to me." But y'all wasn't at that party, so you had to be there to see that.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, that's what that fourth quarter was. It was like that party with the horse in the face and the poop in the face. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, disgusting. I never wanted a draw more in my life. I never wanted two teams to both lose a game more in my life. Oh wait, no, Dallas Bills in the '90s. Dallas versus Buffalo. That's about it. Never wanted two teams to lose more. No, let me rephrase that again. It was also in the '90s. San Fran, Dallas. So there you go. That game was horse shit. I'm just saying. I know I got a little vulgar with it, but the game it disgusted me. Where I mean, it was back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until overtime. If it was any other teams, I probably would have loved that because it's the Cowboys and those teams are going to be somewhere around 6 and what 12.
Hmm.
So like that's where both teams are going to be in the long run. So that's what we had to win: is two bad teams playing bad football, playing bad defense, especially. It's not like the offenses were really winning because skill wise, you had neighbors. Like neighbors, I'm pretty sure like blew a play. I just can't quite remember right now because again, it was Giants Cowboys, and I shouldn't have been subjugating to watch that. Oh, just made me watch that damn game. All right. So we done with that damn Cowboys Giants game that sucked
Hmm.
because the Cowboys and the Giants suck. And my name is Big B Boulevard. You can call me Boulevard. You can call me Big B. But either way, I said it. So let me ask you some other questions. Let's start with easy. With keep it football. What's the first rule you add or remove as commissioner?
That if I was commissioner, the first rule I'd add is that we gotta elect a new commissioner every 3 to 5 years.
Nice. Keep it fresh. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. Go ahead. Elaborate if you want.
it's that shit. This dude Goodell is dog shit, fucking the game up.
Yeah. He's just basically in it to make people money. He's not
Hmm.
in it to make the game. Well, he's under his reign. There's been a lot of moving away from what we used to appreciate about the game of football.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, big hits, defense. Because they then took away kick returns for the most. They altered kick returns. They've altered the way you play defense. It's a lot of things. Some people would say it's gotten softer. I just say, well, the quarterbacks have gotten dumber for one. You listen to Tom Brady talk about that.
softer.
Yeah, that too. Like, God forbid you put your hands on a player's face. No, I'm just playing. All right, I like that rule though. Get me rambling. Here's another one. Since they went back to back in the draft, 13th and 14th, I believe, 2022. So which means the Eagles could have had either one. So a lot of y'all already know what I'm talking about. Kyle Hamilton or Jordan Davis? Which one, looking back now, which one would you have chosen?
I would have chose Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton. I wanted them to go Kyle Hamilton because safety was like a big problem for the Eagles at that point.
Both positions were.
So I feel like I would have went Kyle Hamilton, but I feel like if we did go Kyle Hamilton, we would not have got AJ Brown.
True, this is also the AJ Brown draft.
So
Wait, explain how for people who don't know.
because I believe that because we went Jordan Davis, and I believed it was like, oh shit, we gonna get Kyle Hamilton too, and then the trade. I think it was like I don't know how that shit happened. I don't remember how it happened.
Let me see. Uh, oh,
I just remember us
mm-hmm.
like not having that trade no more, and AJ Brown had it, but the Ravens,
Oh,
which I wasn't mad about. Just say that I wasn't mad because Philly did need another receiver.
Philly had a lot of needs.
Yeah,
We're being honest, they still do. But
yeah,
you can't have everything.
they need to draft a corner.
Hmm. Yeah,
Think you're gonna
yeah,
find
really. I mean, because free agencies, the cap's going to get tight at some point.
him.
So yeah, they're going to have to. It's going to have to be through the draft, or they're going to have to start moving people away.
The older guys, like Lane Johnson, they'll probably retire at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
Lane Johnson's out. Yeah. Who else? Like, who else moves on? Like, who else do they move away from?
I feel like you're probably going to see Lane's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who else? I think Jurgens will probably not be there when his contract's up. Um, Blankenship.
Yeah, they're like that's already that I've heard that's already come up. Like I can't remember exactly what the story was.
Yeah, I heard, like he's supposed to be in line for an extension, but I don't
So,
know if they had talks or the talks didn't go too well. But I don't feel like that situation is going to be as bad as the Parsons situation. I feel like they'll let him go before,
yeah,
and I think that's the reason why they're trying to give Sidney Brown a shot because they want to go with Makuba and Sid Brown at some point. I don't know if it's going to work that way.
part of it's just they ain't got no damn choice.
Yeah,
We got what you got on.
and
We.
that's one of the reasons why I feel like the Eagles need to win the Super Bowl now because pretty soon you're not going to be able to. You're not going to have it because you're going to have to start like rebuilding with that cat draft because you're not going to really bring any big names in.
Not going to be able to afford any big names in free agency for the most part
Yeah,
after 2 years from now. Yeah,
yeah,
we may not have AJ Brown either. Just things to
no.
consider. But
And then, well, Devontae is still going to be there. I think at some point it's going to come to a point where they're just going to have to be like, can you step it up? Because Goddard's gone. Like I know they got some type of deal, but I feel like he's not going to be with the Eagles much longer. They're going to do
mhm.
it the same way they did Ertz. They're still, and that's the only reason why they ever traded Hurts away because they had Goddard. Eagles only brought Goddard back because they didn't have somebody.
Right.
So
Yeah, 'cause they brought in. Oh God, that name.
calculator.
I guess. Oh yeah, Calcaterra. He was supposed to be the guy. They brought in the guy from Denver to play at tight end.
Oh, Alberto.
Yeah, he didn't work out. Yeah, so
None of them worked out.
right.
I think they were supposed. Oh wait, they didn't. They never went and did it. They were supposed. They were talking about the interest in Noah Fant when he got released, but they didn't.
Mhm. I don't blame him. It wouldn't have been enough. We still would have been looking for a tight end.
Yeah, shit. We got Dallas. Go. We're still looking for a tight end.
Yeah. Like I mean, if we got Goddard, no offense, not an upgrade. Put it that way.
Yeah,
So
I think I'll tell you who I would go after if I'm like really, really looking for it. I I put an offer out to Cleveland for Harold Fanning.
that ain't happening. Pretty sure he scored today. He's taking over. He's taking that spot. Like they have decent tight ends, if I'm not mistaken. The
Yeah,
tight end room is solid. Makes no damn sense. Like to be such an ass team, the ass quarterback situation like they do, they have a surprisingly strong tight end room. If I'm
yeah.
not mistaken. Let me go look at it. And Joku and Harold Fannin Jr. I thought there was another guy, but I'm not seeing him. So I guess I missed something as far as that roster is concerned. But they got two solid tight ends over there. Fannin, I can't say for certain he's going to surprise a lot of people because he's not going to surprise me. I mean, I knew he's going to be a solid tight end. If the Eagles had picked him up, I would have been screaming from the mountains about that one.
Yeah,
So
I thought the Eagles would have gotten him. I was shocked that they
that
let.
would have been a solid replacement right there.
Yeah,
But can't hit everything. So, I mean, not even Howie can make every pick work. Or they had to get like Kyron Grayson to come in, whatever that's going to be worth.
one of the reasons why I feel like they should have just went and got Fannin because if you're just gonna grab a guy like Mac McWilliams, then he's on your roster, but he's not even in the consideration for that spot. So why have somebody that you're just gonna bring other people over just so you can put over top of them? It's like I don't like that. Because for all of that, fucking get rid of Keely Ringo. He's a waste of a spot.
Mm, I
Like if
don't disagree. I mean, can barely say he's a solid death piece because he hasn't really shown
right,
that
and
he can do it. You know.
and you know, and not always hear this shit when people say,
Ooh,
"Oh, he's just a solid special teams guy." I don't
ooh,
give a
here's theory. Why don't the Eagles go trade for Njoku? He's in the last year of his deal.
why
He's got a
not.
void year after this season. So why can't they go look at him? Something to
Why not?
consider.
because and I just hate when people are like oh well they keep him because he's a solid special teamer. No, that's some dumb shit right there because you want to make sure you got the 53 best players possible on your team.
Yeah.
I personally believe Harrison Bryant would have been a better tight end than Kyle Granson. Why the
Hmm.
fuck isn't Harrison Bryant on the team?
Well, no, I mean if you do two things at a say a B minus level, and the other guy does something at a B level, then you'd probably take the guy who does two things well. I think one of those special teams you want solid special teamers. They're players who make their whole careers off of playing specialized roles on special teams.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So you need a couple of those, at least a couple of those.
I can understand that. I can truly understand it. But if you know you have a depth, you have a need,
Yeah, if it's a real need, yeah, fuck
like a
special
real
teams.
need. I'm not going to go getting. I'm not bringing in a Dory Jackson and Jacorian Bennett. If Keely Ringo's not even going to be in consideration for that, I'm not bringing in these guys just to have them sitting there watching or playing special teams. When I have a need, I'm going after somebody that I can actually contribute.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, Keely Ringo, you can't contribute to me. Like, yeah, you'll probably be good on special teams, but like, you're not a special team star.
Right.
Like, I can probably go out and find somebody in free agency that can do what you do.
Keely
And
Ringo, absolutely. Yeah.
and my point exactly. The reason why I feel like I'm annoyed is because the Eagles went out and got Zadarius Smith. I was like, okay, so you realize that you didn't get pressure, so you went after somebody who can at least contribute and be a veteran leader to the guys. Like you get that mentality that Brandon Graham gave you. Go
Mm-hmm.
out and get somebody that can give you what fucking Darius Slay did. Because right now, Adoree Jackson is looking like dog shit. You need to go out and get somebody that can do it because who the fuck is your defensive? Who's your leader in the secondary? No fucking body.
So who would you go for? Just
I'm
off the
not
top of your head.
I'm
I
not
mean,
going Justin Simmons
okay.
because I got Makuba. I
Mm-hmm.
trust Makuba. I have faith in Makuba. I'm going after a solid corner. I'm not really sure who's out there.
Makuba does seem solid. Yeah. I like Makuba,
I'm
especially
not
after today.
I'm going after one of these veteran corners. Yeah, he might not be the fast or his like, but he's probably smart enough because the thing was Darius Slay used to get cooked sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
He would get cooked sometimes, but you couldn't sit there and pick on Slay.
No.
He wasn't as fast as the younger guys. He wasn't as athletic as the other guys, but he was smart enough that he wasn't get fucking beat.
Right.
Adoree Jackson, he has some talent, but he's fucking stupid that he's gonna get beat on these fucking uh,
Calling
second move.
him a dummy.
And now you're sitting there like every time I'm always looking and fucking Adoree Jackson, he's playing off and he's gotta fucking play catch up. Somebody
Adore it, you dummy.
He's got to play catch up every time. You can't be that dumb as a cornerback in the NFL. It's the hardest position in the world. And that's one of the hardest positions in the game. And I'll go ahead and say that cornerback is probably a harder position to play than quarterback
Mm.
because quarterback is pretty simple because to the point where you know you got to open, you got to read the defense, and you got to throw the ball
Yeah.
to the open guy.
Anything, I mean, especially since you're the one in control of everything. You're the
Yeah.
conductor.
But as a cornerback, you gotta fucking read, you gotta react, you gotta fucking make tackles. And if you fuck up in one of those little things, if you fuck up your read at least one time, just one small mistake, you fuck the whole thing up. But
Mm-hmm.
you lose the game for everybody because of a mistake of a cornerback.
Yeah.
Like Adoree Jackson is the difference maker between the Eagles shutting the Cowboys out. He's the difference maker. Because
Yeah.
if you had a solid cornerback there against the Cowboys don't do what they do.
Right.
So that's just my thoughts.
Right. Yeah. Let's go find us a veteran, experienced guy. He may not be like you say, he may not be the fastest anymore, but he's got it all up here. and he's got it all in the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's definitely those players available,
Yeah,
especially in
it is.
trade. Even though it's early in the season, they're out there.
And what bothers me is like there's not a single locker room leader besides Zach Bond in the second. Like, there's no secondary leader. Like, there's nobody on that team. I'm pretty sure like they have like I think their oldest guy on their secondary is 26.
Oh Lord, yeah, they need some leadership back
They need
there.
some leadership back
I mean,
there.
those guys. I mean, mentally they're solid. I'm sure they're well led by Fangio. They know where to be, but I mean, it does make sense that the
Hmm.
spot to fill that spot, you bring in somebody with some experience, considering that's where they're lacking is like their that defense.
Hmm.
I mean, what? Who's the longest? Who's been there the longest? Blankenship,
Yeah.
Epps, like yeah. So that's saying something in itself. Plus, according to this, they don't really have that much depth at corner. So it's like yeah. So yeah, let's go call some people, Howie. Let's go scour the waivers. Let's go look at the streets. Let's go look at the other FLs that are out there. See what we can find. The other football leagues, because yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's not enough. It's
Sorry
young.
for the
It
rant.
needs some
Sorry for the rant.
experience. It needs hungry, some hungry old players that want that's on their last chance at a ring. Yeah, their last cut. Yeah, come on, Howie, on two.
Yeah, because that guy Mike Hilton's been on the Eagles' radar for like 3 years.
I don't know that he'll be the guy.
No, he got some.
Great in the locker room, but he's just okay as a corner.
Listen, at this point, I feel like he'll be better than fucking Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, but that's like stepping from a 78 to an 80. It's a step forward, but it's not a big enough step.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't think you're gonna get a bigger step.
Somebody will become available. There's got to be somebody out
I
there.
mean, I'll be honest with you, Stephon Gilmore is out there. He may
Hmm.
not
I
be.
know. What's up with that?
Yeah, like I know he's injury prone and he's old, but
Yeah,
he can at least fucking coach a motherfucker up.
I wouldn't complain about that. Let me see. Let me check something out. Let me see. Cam Taylor Britt contract. He fits the description, so to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, why not? We know Cincinnati's going to be ass, especially if Burrow misses any time. Why not? Sure, they're not going to be in any rush to re-sign him in Cincinnati because Cincinnati is so quick to throw money at players. So why not go call Cam Taylor Britt? Go call Cincinnati. They won't be especially reluctant. You know, offer them some picks.
yeah,
Picks are cheap, so
like a 7.
yeah. Hell, at least offer it.
I
Oh,
got a
they.
7rounder for
I
you.
throw. I throw almost a three for Cam Taylor Britt. I mean, that's. I don't know if I'd say he. It's an upgrade compared to Adoree Jackson. Put it that way. That's what we're trying to solve here. So, what say you, GQ?
Uh, I'm stuck with Stephen Gilmore.
I like Stephen Gilmore.
Uh, damn, Asante Samuel Jr.
Let's see if you think he'd be available.
He's still a free agent.
Wait, what?
He's been a free agent.
Why?
I don't know.
I must have missed that. Why? Somebody out there actually listening at a point. Why? Why is Asante Samuel Jr. a free agent?
Yeah, like if I'm missing something, tell me.
Yeah, please, because that
Because
ain't
he's a
making
free
sense.
agent, and I thought that, and they were talking about him coming back to Philly.
Mm-hmm. I'd place a call. I mean, again, I don't know how much of an upgrade it'd be at this point, but I'd place a call at least. Can't
Yeah,
hurt. He should be on a roster. Like I said, he should be on a roster. So that's reason enough to play Skull, see if he's interested. But something's got to be done about that corner situation.
Yeah.
And it can't be something too expensive unless, it's one of them situations where you're bringing a younger player in and re-signing him. Because you can't get somebody sitting around. Who are we just talking about celebrate? You can throw money at him.
Mm-hmm.
Gilmore, it's a 1-year deal. So that's neither good or bad. Both would work in this situation.
Right.
But either way, again, something needs to be done. Because Adoree Jackson, you are GQ's ass of the week.
Yeah.
That's how I would do that too. I would do it with like a ass of the week. Really emphasize the word ass. Because that's what he is. He's an ass of the week. All right. Ags be more like Wayne. Be like Wayne. More like Wayne. Whatever. I don't know. What his Mount Rushmore of sitcom actors. The four who he feels are the four best sitcom actors. Or TV actors, what have you. All right. Well, no, it was specifically sitcom actors. So he said Charlie Sheen, Ted Danson, Katie Seagal, and Dick Van Dyke. What do you say? Well, hold on. I said Bill Cosby, Ted Danson, Julie Louis Dreyfus.
You talk about Elaine, right?
Mm-hmm. And the fourth one I cannot figure out. It was some combination of either Katie Seagal, John Ritter, or Betty White. Who's yours?
I don't know if I can answer this because I don't think I watch enough TV to answer that question. I would like to because I feel like. Let me think.
I used to watch Bones, y'all. Bones.
I did.
I don't mean a Snoop Dogg movie.
But I feel like if I'm gonna say, because mine is I'm old. Like I got old sitcom mind.
That's fine.
So I'm like in. Make sure Eddie Griffin, I think his name.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the dude name? Played Meteor Man. He played in a couple sitcoms.
Okay.
And the lady from Tia and Tamara, I'll never listen. I can't remember names. Like it's been so
I
long.
guess not.
But the lady
Jesus. All right. Hold
from
on.
Tia and Tamara,
Hold on. You said
the sister.
Eddie Griffin. I got you so far. Eddie Griffin. Robert Townsend.
There you go.
Meteor Man is the greatest movie ever made. Mostly because I'm in it. Robert Townsend, Jackie Harry.
Jackie Harry. And I feel like this last one is cheating, but you can throw any Wayans, any member of the Wayans family,
Then the answer is Damon.
because
You're using a Wayans and it's sitcoms. The answer is Damon.
I've seen so many people, and I'm like, oh, that guy's funny, and I find out that he's related to a Wayne. I'm like, oh,
Damon Wayans Senior. Not the one from New Girl.
because because he's like, the young dude. I didn't know he was a Wayans until I was like, oh shit, he's a Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was this other show. It was like a really young kid. I didn't realize he was a Wayans. I'm like, these guys don't freaking.
They're just going to keep coming.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep coming. There's going to be a new Wayans, like 3 new Wayans every 10 years. They're all going to be bald with club feet.
I'm like, hey, it's been 5 years. We need to
All right.
put some new blood out there. They're like
It'll be
vampires.
3 dudes and a girl. That's every few years.
It's like we need a new one. Somebody push one out. Gotcha.
Exactly. And the crowd's going to laugh at that. Like, the crowd's going to be laughing there, though. Laugh track's going to be going off, even at that.
And a Wayne was the one who said one of the funniest lines in a movie. And he was the newer dude. Said one of the funniest lines in a movie that I've ever heard. And like every
Yeah.
time I hear it, it's hilarious. Was it the other guys? I believe it was when he said, "I hope you like prison food and penis."
Yes, he delivered that line perfectly.
One of the
But
most memorable lines I've ever heard.
yes, yes. To me, the most memorable line I ever heard was in Spartacus. I think it was Blood on the Sand. I don't know which season it was, but like the dude was arguing, and like, I don't remember what the guy said to him, but his response was, "You shall quarrel with my cock." It was like, damn, that's it.
That's how they said, "Suck my dick."
Basically, yeah, in the olden times.
It's like,
But you took that to an extreme.
"Let's go with my cock." Damn, you saying you
All right.
beneath me, bro?
Y'all just having a damn argument. It had to go that far. But yeah, that always stood out to me. I'm just like, damn, that's
This
disrespect.
video will be demonetized.
Eh,
Who
it
cares?
wasn't monetized to begin with. Live from the Bench only makes money on sponsorships. Speaking of which, these aren't our sponsors, but yeah, do you have any food recommendations? Anything that people should try? Any restaurants that people should try?
My wife introduced me. I just had the wrapper. Let me see if I can find it. These things. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. There are cinnamon brown sugar, Nature Valley soft baked oatmeal squares. I don't care if y'all think they're processed. They're really good and they help me in the morning. Like if you're hungry and you ain't got no time to like go out and get you a breakfast, it's
Like
perfect with
90% of
coffee.
America thinks they are.
Yeah, it's like don't go out and buy like go out to the store and get you one. You get you like 9 of these in a box. Wake up in the morning, grab your coffee out your Keurig, grab one of these. You good. Good for 3 hours at least.
Mm,
Until your whack ass lunch break that you actually take 15 minutes to go buy your food and then you come back and you only got 5 minutes to eat it.
facts. I don't like my options either for lunch. It's either the place I'm in or it's a fast food place, or it's nothing.
Yeah.
Can't get great Greek in that time, and the bakery closes early, so I ain't got no options for food but stuff that ain't good for me. People don't know I work in the delicatessen.
You gonna learn a lesson.
Salted meats. But I got one. So today, I just on a whim, being my day off, I wanted some takeout. Oi, she wanted some ice cream. So we got both. And Judy's ice cream is fucking delicious. I
Hmm.
mean, you're paying for quality, so don't expect it to be like store brand. It's the good shit. Go check it out, y'all. If you live in Vermont, I guess. Go check it out. Also, what was it called? The Melty Way. If you see the guy driving or operating the Melty Way, you see his truck, you see his stand, you see him anywhere, try his shit. It's delicious. It's fucking delicious. I'll recommend it to you. If you see him out there with Vermonters, go eat it. Go try it. Tell him Boulevard sent you. Tell him Big B Boulevard sent you. You won't get a discount.
It sounds delicious, honestly.
Oh, it is. I mean, come on, it's grilled cheese sandwiches, man.
Mm.
Who don't want grown ass grilled cheese sandwiches? Now you're talking about them slouch school lunch joints that was all soggy and was just, limp. No, it's the good shit. It's the real shit.
How do
Grown
you
man.
make a limp grilled cheese? Oh,
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And Atlanta just beating the Minnesota Vikings 22-6. Are we calling this an upset?
wait, who's? Wait.
Falcons beat the Vikings.
No,
McCarthy was
I
not
said
the man.
McCarthy trash.
McCarthy looked about what I expect McCarthy to look like because I'm not buying in I'm not feeling the recipe on McCarthy. Too many unknowns even at this point where there should be fewer unknowns.
I'm not interested in no damn McCarthy. He's eyes to me
Why not?
because he dog
Why
trash.
not?
He's stupid.
Oh, he's stupid. He's not stupid. He's got a degree from the University of Michigan. He's not stupid. He's just got sacked 6 times, held ball too long, run game didn't get going. 11 for 21 for 158, and again 2 interceptions and sacked 6 times
And
by
he
the
trash.
Falcons defense.
He trash because if Jalen Hurts did it, they would call him trash too. So McCarthy's trash. You did a
Fair enough.
Jalen Hurts thing. You
Yeah.
trash.
No, Jalen Hurts would have had more than 11 completions on 21. Like Jalen Hurts can actually throw a football. He's not literally a running back just because they like to say that to disrespect him. JJ McCarthy's
Trash.
probably more. Yeah, he's not. He ain't it. He's one of the ones that if you want him to be a quarterback, you got to let his ass develop, and it's clear he did not develop last season. So put him back in the damn dryer, let him go around another lap. He's not ready. Neither is Michael Penix Teehee Jr. 11 to 21 for 135. He was sacked 3 times. But it's the Falcons, so you know who got off, right? You know who got this. That run game.
Mustard.
Mm-hmm. Bijan was 22 for 143, no touchdowns. 25 yards was his longest. Algier got 3/4 of a pound, 76 yards from 16 and a touchdown. Fantasy owners will love that shit. So,
Mm.
yeah, Falcons
Wow.
put a hurting on the Vikings. The Falcons defense put a hurting on the Vikings at that, but that's what happens when you got a rookie. What you call him, dummy? Call him stupid? A stupid rookie at quarterback. Then somehow Aaron Jones has 5 carries and Jordan Mason has 9, but that's not the problem. But that ain't good. That ain't a
I
good
think that
look.
is the problem.
I mean, if your quarterback ass, you got to run the ball more because you can't just rely on him to throw it and help you. Even if you
12.
got Justin Jefferson, Jalen Naylor, Adam Thielen, and the suspended guy, even if you got all of that at receiver, and George T.J. Hawkinson, mind you, and you can only complete 11 passes on 21 attempts, you're kind of doomed. Like
Dookie.
something ain't working. Something in the stew is making the stew turn a different color.
It's because he's stupid.
He's stupid.
Just get hit 6 times. You're stupid.
Mm.
You ain't getting me that many times. At some point, you got to go the fuck down.
6 times. You get sacked 6 times. I mean, you can't just say, so you're under pressure. No, you gotta say you might be holding the ball too long. If you're 11 of 21, you might be holding the ball too long because you're scared. So,
You want to know why I felt like he was stupid? I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because
well, yeah,
I ain't never hear about us. I've never heard of anybody on Atlanta Falcons defense.
Let's find out.
Never heard of him. You
David
going to name?
Onyemata.
Yeah,
Oh God! Wait, you might be onto something. You probably heard of somebody in the secondary.
in the secondary, yeah, but not nobody
AJ
that's
Terrell,
the
Jesse
quarterback.
Bates, Mike Hughes,
Heard of them, yeah.
Leonard Floyd. Okay, so there you go. Duke Aurora, Rook Aurora. Right. That's his
Okay.
name. Also, David Onyemata. So I didn't say too many good players. I just said there were names that you might recognize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably only because I played Madden.
yeah, basically. Not because they were anything worth remembering. No,
Cause like
they're a
I've
bunch
heard
of.
of Oyamada Mata, but I didn't know where he played at. I didn't know who he played for no more.
Also, let me take this moment to shout out Parker Romo, play a Falcons kicker. Yeah,
Is
John
that
Parker
Tony
Romo.
Romo's son,
Whatever. He's
nephew?
had 5 field goals this game.
Damn,
Yeah,
his Madden
and
rate about to
if you
go up.
think about it, the
Like,
Vikings scored 6 points. So that's what 7 field goals this game and 1 touchdown.
nice.
Yeah,
Parker Romo, his rating about to go up
yeah,
0.25.
yeah. You play Madden. What's McCarthy's rating?
Maybe a 79.
That's dropping. Amazing.
I don't know how the heck he probably got that. Like people, I just hate Madden's rating system.
Hate Madden. Can't stop playing.
Oh yeah,
Hate
Bulver.
2K. Can't stop playing.
You had a question, and it was like an interesting question.
Was it? Have you ever slipped on a banana peel?
That's the question. That's the question.
Yes.
And I wanted to answer this question because I've done it before, but I didn't like. Not yeah, and I fell. I didn't fall, but so I was in school in the cafeteria, and I saw the banana peeling. I saw it. I looked at the banana peeling, and the banana peeling had eyes. It looked at me. We looked at each other. We made eye
Aww.
contact, and I walked over to the banana peeling, and I said, "Okay." Funny. I stepped on the banana peeling, and I was just like, "Whoa," because I slipped. That wasn't what was funny about it. What was funny is that the teacher that saw this happen, he goes, "I know you play video games, so I know you played Mario, and you knew it was going to happen." That's why it was funny because the teacher got mad at me because I watched. The teacher
You
was like,
pissed the
"I
teacher off.
know you play video games. You knew that was going to happen." That's that was
Well,
my.
that's the way life works. To stay away from every red barrel.
I mean, kind of.
Shit. I mean, yeah, true. You don't
Video
really want to
games
be
have taught.
hanging out with barrels.
It's
But
crazy because if
unless you're
people shit
Donkey
on
Kong.
video games, but video games teach you some really crazy, like they teach you life lessons. Like, who would have thought that you need to not let a zombie bite you? I learned that from Resident Evil.
Yeah, who would have thought? Also, Resident Evil. Who would have thought that punching a boulder will release it? Right, Chris Redfield?
Like,
Mm.
video games have taught me some very intelligent,
Taking mushrooms make you taller. Jumping on turtles is not going to get you in trouble.
especially in Hawaii.
Right?
Listen, don't touch a turtle in Hawaii. Just don't.
Yeah, y'all heard it here. Word of advice.
That actress China Anne McClain from Descendants
I
got
don't
into
know.
a lot of trouble for touching a turtle.
Well, with that name, she don't sound smart. So,
She got in a lot of trouble. Don't touch turtles.
not to be judging on, but that's kind of a stupid name.
That was awesome.
I don't know who you are.
I don't blame you.
All right. Okay. How do you feel about glitter? Would you, if you were the president, then not even going to go into that. Would you put a federal ban on glitter?
I would. And because I was told, because I remember as a kid, I got glitter in my eye and that shit hurt for days.
Because it's glass.
Yeah. And like, and they put glitter in all types of kid toys. And as a father, that shit terrifies me because, kids always touching their face and like glitter
Uh
just
huh.
sticks to you. So, like,
Uh huh.
just get that shit away from my kids. That shit should not be fucking marketed for children. It shouldn't be marketed at all.
I agree. Everything you just said. It should not be marketed. It's dangerous and it's just impossible to deal with after the fact.
And the crazy thing is, if the
Hmm?
military used that, it would be against the Geneva Convention.
Then
So,
it probably shouldn't be either.
so if you wouldn't use something as a military weapon, you probably shouldn't give it to kids.
Right. I mean, what's next? Lawn darts? I mean, that would be super effective. It would be super effective. Just drop glitter from the sky. Just glitter bomb countries. Jesus Christ,
Super effective.
that's sick. Ugh. But it'd be a good way to get rid of all the glitter we got here since Kesha's not using it anymore. Glitter bomb. All right. So I think other than oh, did I cover Joe Burrow's injury? Did we cover that?
We didn't cover his injury, but I had to tell you, like, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
Well, yeah,
injured.
he hurt his toe in the game. He may need surgery.
And this is what I'm talking about, where I say that quarterbacks in the NFL are soft. I'm pretty sure fucking Randall Cunningham played with a broken toe.
Probably. But they were a different breed then.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not allowed to be a different breed now. Even if they
quarterbacks.
got it in a heart, they're not allowed to be. Because somehow the NFL and all the sports in general, the players, they monitor your minutes basically. Make sure you don't overexert yourself or have to tap too deep into your pit,
Mm,
to find your eye of the tiger. Whatever the hell you're fighting for. Whatever your '80s rock montage song.
right.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore. Now your rock song can be TikTok by Kesha. Damn, that's two Kesha Burns. Nice.
Man, Kesha, the hottest rapper of all time.
Yeah. If you threw some gasoline on her little bitch. Wait, no, can't say that. I got in trouble for a comment like that on last time. Nope. I didn't say it. Kesha, you're a scholar and a gentleman. And no one has ever wanted to
He gonna get in
glitter
trouble for
bomb
that
you.
comment.
Nobody's ever wanted to drop glitter bomb from a helicopter onto you.
Listen. Boulevard just got himself in trouble trying to be nice.
Yes.
You misidentified her, so if they're gonna chase you, they coming after you.
Oh no. Did I do that thing? That's a thing. And I don't understand it because I'm old.
Listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't misidentify somebody, but like I was playing a video game and I know exactly what I was looking at.
Mm-mm.
I know exactly what I was looking at. And then I said something to them in the game. This pissed me off. I was playing the game. I knew what I was looking at. I identified it as what I was looking at. The game gave me the option to identify them as what I was looking at. And then I got in trouble in the game for misidentifying them when the game gave me the option to identify them as what I was.
Yeah, that sounds like real life. That's
So
authentic. That's
uh,
why I don't even
I have a
acknowledge people's
request.
like you. Your name is Yo. Hey, excuse me. That's your name.
Exactly.
I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know your details. I don't care.
Trust me, I've misidentified people all the time. I do it all the time. I apologize. Like, if you correct me, I will apologize. Like, and I say, like, when somebody misidentifies you, don't go fucking batshit insane about it. Just correct us. Like, we're not gonna get all angry if you correct us, unless
Yeah, you're one of them people.
if you look like if you look like Jerry Springer, but you're a Ricky Lake, let us know. You know,
Ricky Lake used to be hot. That's all I'm saying.
Ricky
She
Lake
had the show. Ricky Lake was
and my
hot.
teacher. I'm pretty sure my old first grade teacher was Ricky Lake.
Yeah, come back to that one day. It's like, who the hell was this person?
Because I remember she just disappeared, and then I was home for the summertime, and then the Ricky Lake show came on, and I was like, "That looked like my teacher," and everybody used to say, "That's your teacher." I'm like,
I'm
but
sorry.
I'm in first grade, so I can't. But never seen her again. But the Ricky Lake show was
And you never saw Ricky Lake again. So.
trauma, man. It's like I don't know if that's considered trauma. It's like reverse trauma, because I remember that song, like the Ricky Lake show.
I don't remember the song. And that's
Obviously.
amazing because I'm me and I tend to remember songs like that.
Yeah,
You say that, and Oprah Winfrey show is playing in my head. So,
never watched it. I'm proud of myself.
eh. Anyway, I think unless you want to tell me your Mount Rushmore of painted face wrestlers, I ain't got nothing else.
Ultimate Dragon. Wait, Ultimate Warrior. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sting.
Okay. Wait, which thing? Warrior or Crow? I mean, Circle or Crow?
Crow.
Okay.
How many was that?
That's two.
It's two. I'm gonna say they both can go in the same thing. Mosh and Thrasher, they
Okay.
together, and then the Road
Put them
Warriors.
as one. On the okay. Road Warriors, LOD. Okay, that's fair.
And I got an honorable mention is because I haven't known him for very long. I want to throw Penta up there. That dude is awesome.
Okay.
But is he
Respect.
technically a
Yes.
face painted?
Yes.
Okay, because he wears a mask, but he's got face paint underneath.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's Spaceman. I should, I will add masked wrestlers. I will do that one next time. That's for next episode.
Mm.
Mount Rushmore of masked wrestlers. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that's everything you said. Warriors, Crow Sting, Headbangers, Road Warrior, and honorable mention to Penta. And you like it. Fans, send in yours. What do you think? And if you made it this far, go to bed. But we appreciate you. We getting out of here too. Work
Absolutely.
comes in the morning.
And thank you for
So,
sticking around for 80,
Mhm.
81, 88 LFTB, The Bench.
The bench. I wonder what I'm going to do with that. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out to check out our show. We'll be back again soon with another episode for you to enjoy. On behalf of GQ and the interns, I'm Boulevard. Peace, love, and go Birds.